Hey guys, it's at K Deuce's Your Sports Bet Queen. We are back with another episode of the Crooks and Books podcast. We are here with some of our favorite podcast crew members. We've got Big Pig Brad,
What's going on, everybody?
Prado the Pointer,
How you doing?
and Caleb, which today you are Ken Kip Johnson.
Ken Kip Johnson live from Mike Vrabel's basement. I
There
am
we
here
go.
voluntarily. He didn't tie me up. I'm here on my own free will.
Voluntarily.
I love that Mike Vrabel's
Mike
piece.
Vrabel's basement.
Just
Oh my
off
God.
the tip of the tongue right there.
Yep.
That's some good stuff. Good stuff. All right. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving holiday. I know I saw you, Big Pick. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And sorry we didn't get to put on a show. We were in Vegas. Caleb, how was your Thanksgiving out there, huh?
It was very Nebraska Thanksgiving-ish. I spent Wednesday night at the emergency, not
Oh
emergency,
no.
urgent care because my
Why?
ears were clogged.
With
Wow.
Yeah.
with the what?
Earwax. So if anyone's ever
Jesus.
felt that I've been ignoring them, I now have a medical reason for it. The doctor said it was the worst he'd seen in 25 years of practicing medicine, and I'm proud of that.
Oh
So,
my God. You're like, hey, I actually have a problem. I
yeah,
don't listen
yeah.
or haven't been. That's fine.
Other than that, it was fantastic. Yes.
That's good. I hope you and Mia had a good one. So that's good.
Yeah.
All right. I am gonna go over week 13, which for the first time in a long time, um, I am not unbeaten. And I actually went 6-4. And dude, I mean, Thanksgiving Day and Black Friday was absolutely insane. So pretty much all the dogs covered, right?
One
All of
outright.
them.
Mhm.
No, one of them didn't. No?
Nope.
No,
They
they
all
all went
won.
outright.
They
All
all
won.
won. Yeah, they all won and covered. So yes, that was insane. So if you took that and you went against
What
your
was that? Like a 10 to 1
everything,
payout type
yeah, I
thing?
think so. I
What do you
think
think,
so.
Brad? 10 to 1?
Maybe.
I'm gonna look it up.
Um, and so that was crazy. And then we had Black Friday that included um everything went sideways for all the favorites. And then you had uh what is it? You had actually Caleb, sorry about that. I just
You're
looked at
good.
the Bengals one. Um, no, because I looked at the Bengals, I was like, wait, they won. They can't be both. But you had Indy, Houston. That one was everything was pretty surprising this week, is what I was gonna say. And I think from there, like there was a big dog, which was Minnesota that lost. I took
Mhm.
that. And then Buffalo, we were all good on that one. The whole podcast took that one except for Bobby because he was missing after at the end of the week. And then Washington game was insane, you guys.
Oh
That was a
yeah.
game that was like so fun to like watch, and I think all games should be like that. I'm just
That
kidding.
was scary. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
it was great. It didn't matter what happened at that point because it was just like, dude, fuck, this is insane. Like every single like minute of that last 2 minutes was just like, oh my God, which way is it gonna go? And even in overtime, it was the same thing. So it was crazy. The Giants versus your team, Caleb, which is crazy. Your team is,
I can't believe I bet against them. It was not my best move.
yeah. So any takeaways? I mean, what about your team? What do you have to say
I
about
That
like
that
Vrabel's?
game, honestly, going into it, felt like it was prime for a trap game. I didn't think they were going to lose, but I thought it was going to be a little bit closer. And yeah, going into it, it felt, but they steamrolled them and then just took their foot off the gas. They scored 3 points in the second half,
Yeah,
just totally let the air out of it. So that's been our problem all year, and that's what worries me going into the playoffs is we will jump out on teams and then let them hang around, or we'll sleepwalk through the first half and then kick it into gear in the second half. And you can't do that when you get to the playoffs. They're not going to be able to string two or three wins together against playoff teams if they're going to play, three-fourths of a football game.
yeah,
So
yeah.
hopefully they can step it up. But that's my takeaway from that one.
So yeah, that's actually a really good takeaway and analysis of what your team should do,
And
right?
we're getting banged up. There's that too.
Uh, Late injuries are going to kill any team,
Yep.
obviously. And that sucks. And if you had injuries in the beginning, obviously your season's been sucking, but now you have hopes, right?
Yeah,
For those
exactly.
other teams. Yeah, that's so Prado, do you and Big Pig, do you guys have any takeaways that you would say is like huge?
Yes, that was a 15-1 payout on the money line if you wanted to just
Wow.
float that. Yep. Because it's
Oh,
six plus
that
the
would have
all
been
the
nasty
plus.
for
Yep.
Thanksgiving.
And then I was just looking, I just sent a text to Brad. It's just taking forever. Just shocked a little bit like how lopsided the bets were. Like
Yeah.
everyone was on Kansas City, everyone was on the Lions, everyone was on the Ravens, and why not? Everyone was on the Eagles, and just very unique to see that because usually we see one or two favorites, kind of
Yeah.
help us
Win
out.
and then yeah. Yeah.
And then the Niners finally decided to win a game in Cleveland since I was born. So thank you, 49ers, for pissing all over me too. Thank you.
Yeah, like as soon as you don't take the team, you're just like, fuck. Like fucking
It's valid
dicks.
right there for you.
Yeah. Um,
It hurt.
that's the toxic relationship of a team that you're biased for, you know.
Well, I mean, I guess I wasn't that biased because I faded them and they kicked me right in my mouth. And
Yeah.
while Brock Purdy was doing the Dougie on me,
Yeah. Well, and this brings up a good point too, like, past Thanksgivings, it would always be like favorite dog or dog
a little
favorite,
mixture.
yeah, but now it makes you think whether or not you should be taking, if I'm going to take all faves, I'm going to take also a reverse, parlay just in case to get your money back. So it's been very unpredictable this season, though. Even going through Survivor and Millions at the same time, there's a lot of like luck that you see in Survivor where you're like, okay, for example, one of my biggest stories this year is the Browns and me taking them as I think it was a 7 point or an 8 point dog. And then you have what happened to Arizona, right? As a sure pick in Survivor. So there's so many unpredictable things more than the last few seasons, I think. And one of them is also this new week of Thanksgiving and then Black Friday. Big pick, anything else to add?
On Thanksgiving week, no. Just was shocked in general that the dogs were out there slaying.
Slaying. And then,
Yeah.
They did get murdered last year if we actually really think about it.
yeah, they did. They
Well, I
did.
didn't think they would have a clean sweep on the
No.
primetime slate
And then
either.
all the way to Friday, you guys.
Yeah,
So,
and even Sunday covering the spread, and then
yeah, that was
Monday when it
crazy.
finally fell.
Yeah, it bled through. It bled through. Okay, let's go through the numbers. I'm gonna go with our overall for the last 13 weeks actually. I have bet I have won 91 wins and 39 losses at 130 picks, and I'm going at 70% average, which is still good considering the fucking week I just had. And then big pick, you got 42 and 36, total of 78 picks, and you have an average of 53.8. Kayla, 44 and 38 at 82 picks, and then you have 53.7 average. Bobby,
Above
who's
50.
not here, huh?
Above 50.
Yeah, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And then I think all of us, except for Bobby, he's at 46.4. He's 26 and 30 at 56 games. And then Prado is 43 and 44 at 87, and then
Stupid
49.4.
ass idiot.
And then so
God.
we have podcast overall, a sum of 13 weeks, 232 wins, 193 losses, a total of 425 games or totals, whatever. And our average wins per week is 17.8. Average loss is 14.8. We're at 54.6%, which is still amazing, guys. So let's not think that we're not doing good. And this is like just the 13 weeks. I could go deeper into last season as well, but we'll do that later. All right. So going into the week, I'm 6 and 4, 2 and 4 for Brad, 3 and 6 for, or 4 and 6 for Caleb, 0 and 3 for Bobby. He didn't have a good week either. And 3 and 5 for Prado. So let's start off with tonight. We had a newsletter, so if you signed up on the website at the sports or the sportsbettingqueen.com, you should have gotten that. We're coming to the ends of the free newsletter and we're going to start charging so the guys can make some Starbucks money and a little bit of extra. I took a teaser, which I lost because I took Detroit plus 3.5 and the under 61.5. That game was almost going to score 80, guys, which is absolutely insane. Um, Everyone else took Detroit except for Caleb. Damn, Caleb, you
I
took
know.
Philly.
Dang.
Was
Jesus.
What's
feeling
wrong with
Dallas.
you?
And then we lost CD Lamb too.
Oh, you
Yeah.
My
did?
fan, yeah, concussion protocol.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean, I
done.
got a
Oh,
bye week next week, so I'm not
yeah.
stressing it.
Yeah,
But
I would if I were you. You're peaking so high right now.
Is
My
he?
God, he
Is
is.
he?
He's
Oh,
playing out of his mind.
damn.
But
Playing out of your mind.
it's funny because Caleb's like the '95 Nebraska team. You know, he scores,
undefeated
scores,
national
scores,
champions.
and then somehow he'll.
Caleb, if
Bug
you win,
out.
you got to take the money and put it
The
all on.
95, hold on, the 95 Nebraska team won every game they played by 40 points or more.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
insane.
Well, guess what? He's gonna have the '95 Nebraska feel, and then we're in 2025, and then
Oh
something
my
weird's gonna
God.
He's going to
happen.
be the 2005 USC Trojans.
Let's go.
Oh, that
Is
was
that
Every
bad.
bad?
No, remember that's the famous
play.
Reggie Bush fumbling because he
Oh,
wants to
fuck.
play.
Lateral, the lateral.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. We'll move on from that one, Caleb. We'll pretend you took it with us. No, but that happens to us. Sometimes when we're against, it is what it is. But sometimes we win too. All right, next game, Minnesota versus Washington. I don't have anything on this game, but my first thought was that Washington would win just because I don't trust JJ as a quarterback. It's
He's not the
just
quarterback.
he's not. He's
Yeah,
not.
Brosmer is.
Yeah.
Oh,
You didn't watch the
wow.
game last
Yeah,
week?
it's like last week.
Very different. I thought they were gonna let him play. That's why.
They might, but right now he's
So
listed
in
as
my eyes, I'm like, I just maybe they tank this and then they just get a whole new thing going on next year. You know what I mean? And then Washington's a little bit better, slightly.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any defense in this
O'Connell
game.
was hitting the panic button on
So
the JJ.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I think he has a lot to learn, so it is what it is. But I don't have anything on it. If anything, I would take the over on it just because I feel like there's absolutely no defense going to be played in this game. And Washington has a okay defense, but I think they got hurt. Prado, you got Washington money line.
yep. Uh, which I should have been more because this is what I think 2 weeks in a row, or maybe 3 weeks in a row.
Mhm.
Minnesota's terrible. They're fucking
They're
absolutely
just
fucking.
terrible. Yeah.
They're a joke.
They need to get it
They
together.
no no no. There's nothing to get together. They actually really 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 miss Mr. Darnold.
Yeah.
They do.
And
They
one thing
felt
I liked
bad.
about that Washington game, they just kept fighting. And the reason why I bring this up is because Dan is actually calling the defensive plays now. So since he's called the defensive plays, you kind of see what you just said that
You
they
see the difference.
no, you see that their defense has stepped up, and I don't know, just kind of lean on him, better coach situation. I mean, O'Connell was the hot commodity, but man, their
Uh,
quarterback room looks like Nebraska right now. You can't
Hey,
figure it out.
do you think that
Hey,
might cost O'Connell his job? Getting walking.
maybe if
Mm,
in one more year and then that's it for sure.
yeah,
If
yeah,
JJ continues to play like Jamarcus Russell, which if you look at the stats, they're very
yeah. It's
similar.
the same. It's the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't you want to pass? I don't know. I feel like
Yeah. Yeah. I
Here's
mean
a funny,
they've got to
Caleb.
think
Here's
about
a
it.
funny stat. Here's a funny stat. If I think it was 2 weeks ago, if JJ was gonna spike the ball on every play,
yeah, it would
he
have been
would
a
have had a
better.
better
Yeah,
passer rating than he did in that game.
I knew
Yes.
That's
that.
It's
pathetic.
crazy. It's crazy. They need to work on like fucking like telling him, "Hey, you either got to get better or whatever." Like this is not
or
working out.
No, they
like
they
back
fucked
to
up
the
like we did with
basics.
Trey Lance, straight up, just a big bust.
Yeah. All right. Next game, Miami versus the New York Jets. 3 is the spread. Totals over under 41.5. everyone's like, oh, Miami's all of a sudden, the records, because it is like the records are crazy and everything's like I said, unpredictable. But I really like the Jets on this one because I like their defense. They're they're just sneaky with that. And then a team like Miami, you could think like, oh, they're gonna win because they got this explosive offense that was like so 2 years ago or a year ago. Like, I don't know. I just like the Jets on this one. That's all. I don't really have
I
anything to
I
say.
read this stat that like the Jets have this like crazy little stat defense. Like what you're saying is they're very, very good. And it's just like
They're just
sad.
one quarterback away.
Yeah,
Their
exactly.
defense isn't their problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad that they have like one of these top DVOA defenses, but like
Yeah.
it's like, hey, what
It's
happened to our
over it's
offense?
overshadowed by
Yeah,
like I mean obviously because a team has to work as a team, offense and defense, but they're one of those teams that are just one quarterback away from
I
fucking
want to bet on Tyrod Taylor as he helped me out last week, but God, my is it weird that Daniel's got this little swag back again? Like we wrote
Yeah,
him
but
off, and look what he
Cleveland on
did.
the road? I don't know about that.
No, and you know what I think about Tyrod too is like this is the New York Jets are acting like Tennessee, like from 3 years ago.
Yep.
So it's just like you change up, So that's why I'm taking, I don't know. Three's cool. It is what it is.
Good
But
defense, garbage quarterback. That's the story of the New York Jets.
Well, their quarterback now has kind of got a little respect. You
they're
put some
like,
respect on
whatever.
Tyrod.
Yeah. But all right, next
What
game.
college did you go to?
But
Tyrod Taylor. Fuck, I forgot.
gotta
Syracuse,
Google it. Google it.
Virginia Tech.
Nope.
What is it?
Virginia Tech.
Uh,
All right. Tennessee versus Cleveland.
Ooh.
Four is the spread. Totals over under 34. Obviously, Cleveland is -4. And Caleb, you're taking the Browns.
We're
Oh.
slamming the Browns. It's Cleveland season, baby. Absolutely. Yeah, Tennessee ain't scoring on them.
Yeah.
Probably the lowest total of the season right there,
Yeah.
30. Yeah.
It might still go
34.
over if because the reason why Caleb I say that is because you'll have a couple of those like defensive like oh
went
they all
under
of a
last
sudden got
week.
it.
Oh no, this is the Special Olympics of the NFL this
Think
year.
of
There's
the
always
ugliest
one
score
game.
you
This
could
is
draw
it.
up. Like the ugliest score.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love
It's gonna
it.
be like 16-9 will be the final score.
I love it. I love it. Oh man. All right. Well, you heard it first on that one with Caleb, so
Yep.
nothing else to say. Uh
Watch it be the game of the year.
How about 18-17?
There you go.
there you go.
Perfect.
And that's 6 field goals.
How about
Yeah.
shout out to Miles Garrett
Oh
that
my
might get
God,
his
that's it. That is.
record this week? I would. Anyone talk about
Yeah,
that?
okay, yeah, he will hit the record. He will hit
He's
the
got to get
record. Yeah.
three to tie it.
Yeah, they'll win. He'll hit the record and then it's done. And
Damn,
then
get
they,
4 sacks. I mean, he has had five in one game, so I
yeah,
can't put it past him.
I feel like Tennessee's gonna fucking play like bitch and just run the ball because they have really no shot at throwing.
no shot.
I feel the
And if
49ers
they
should go all
do,
in
they
on
just
him.
get lucky. Yeah. All right. Next game, Pitt versus Baltimore. 5.5 is the spread. Totals over under 42.5. The guys don't have anything. I had a comment. I can't stand Aaron
It's a
anymore.
great comment.
I just can't stand him. He's just so fucking annoying. Like he acts like he is all that, and you're just like, dude, you're not even doing anything to be that guy right now. Like
No.
you're just a Debbie fucking Downer. All he does is this. He just complains. It's like you're not doing that, and you're not doing that, and you're being this, and it's just like, oh my God, you sound like
I kind of like the guy. After watching his documentary, he's very misunderstood.
which I understand that
He is,
he's
but he sucks.
misunderstood, but
Does
he
he?
just,
I think his offensive line sucks. I think his coach sucks. I think his
yeah.
offensive coordinator sucks. I think his running back's a fucking joke. But it's like, okay, Aaron, go win us a game. You're like, cool.
Okay, but you say that, but I mean, what about what happened to him on the Jets? Like,
Like
you
the
know what
fact
I'm
that he
saying? He's
played in a
already
game.
had the chance to move on
Well,
to another
the
team.
The Jets thing was like, God, that was such bad luck.
See, okay, so let's stop giving him fucking excuses.
Yeah,
That's how
that's
I
my
fucking feel.
God.
It's over. It's over. Like you ran us for our fucking money, me for betting on you again like an idiot.
The interesting
Yeah.
thing about this game, I will say this, that's why I put TBD on the sheet. I feel like I'm gonna bet Pittsburgh because I
I'm
think
not doing it.
historically, Mike Tomlin in a division game of this 5+ or more, he finds a way to cover.
I'm
Not
not
saying
doing
he's
it.
gonna win,
He's
but
gonna cover.
and I'll tell you why. As a big Lamar fan, and he's also on my fantasy team.
We're gonna
There's
find
also speculation, just like the Danny thing that I brought up a couple weeks ago. There's something wrong with Lamar's toe, but they're kind of hiding it.
Okay.
Yep.
He's not normal. There's
Yeah,
something wrong with
there's
him.
something. Yeah, you notice he's not running.
Yeah.
well,
And just I
that's
know this sounds silly,
Like they're
but
covering it up.
yeah, he has averaged 10 points in fantasy 2 weeks in a row. Like
So they're
some
covering it up.
yeah,
They're covering
something's
it up.
wrong. Something's wrong.
Yeah. Okay. So then, okay, so now,
I'm with you on
yeah,
that. They
that
always
is
go
something to talk about.
series. They always go 1-1.
Whoa, Brad, you just literally went up the screen and then you faded away.
Oh, it's because I have the centering thing.
That
Dude.
was crazy. I was like, what the fuck happened? Um, all right. We'll move on because Caleb and Big Pig don't have anything. So Seattle versus Atlanta. 7 is the spread, totals over under 44 and a half. Give me fucking Atlanta right here. +7.
I,
+8. 7, 8, 9. Give me it. I don't give a fuck. They're in Atlanta. Like Seattle. It's Seattle. I get
Kirk
it.
Cousins?
No,
Seattle
you know what?
Cousins gonna
Seattle's
be
pretty good, but that's why. That's the reason. It's not because of Burke Buzzins, it's because of their running back. And
Honestly, I actually really like that, but I'm so scared. I swear to God. Like I love
wow,
the
you actually agree with me for the
no,
first time?
because it's like it just makes sense that it doesn't. It's kind of like
Exactly. That's
because
exactly why.
because today's theme is like it's just like a Nebraska game. You
Oh
want to
my
bet
God.
it,
Oh my
but
God, leave us alone.
Where's
we
that fading
okay.
thing? Do
First,
that thing that Brad did with his fucking screen.
can I tell you why? It's like because he chose to wear a Nebraska sweater today. That's all.
Oh,
Oh, instead of a Patriots one?
I mean,
Is that what?
I've
he's
never
down
seen
in Mike
Patriots.
I
Vrabel's
mean, I'm
basement, so
matching you. I'm matching. You could say it's Niners too. I mean,
true.
see?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and I don't know about you guys, but when I saw this fucking line, I could not wait to get this on millions right away. I don't know what it was, and sometimes it just
no, it makes
tells you,
sense.
you know? Maybe. All right. Let's Caleb doesn't have anything, Brad doesn't have anything, I don't see anything. Okay, in the Colts, 'cause before I say it again the wrong way, versus Jacksonville. 1.5 spread, total over under 47. Caleb, you like Jacksonville. You've been betting on them a lot this year.
They've been good to me this year,
Yeah.
if I recall. Yeah. I think Indy is due for a letdown. They've been riding one particular guy all season, and I don't know. He's on my fantasy team, and it kind of feels like he's running out of gas if you haven't
Yeah.
watched the last couple of
Wow.
See,
weeks.
like I was trying to tell
The
you about
gas
Caleb's
is
team. Caleb's
It's
team
okay.
has the highest.
We'll recover. Well, I'll give him a
it
pep
comes
talk.
down.
We'll be fine. We'll be
Oh
fine.
man.
But I feel like this week you got a hungry Jacksonville team that sees
In
a chance to
Jax.
seize the division. It's in Jacksonville. I think this is a big time for an upset.
Okay, and then
Money line them.
oh, okay. I think Prado agrees with you speaking of money line.
Well, I had to dig deep because I was like thinking about this game, and I know a lot of Survivor OGs know this game. The Jacksonville Jaguars, let me see it, pull it up real quick. The Colts have not won in Jacksonville since 2014. So, what makes them have any kind of dignity?
Damn.
Yep. What makes them have any dignity to be a
Hmm.
favorite there? I love Jacksonville. Everyone wrote Jacksonville off in November. They had a shit month, and
Lion
I
King.
kept watching the standings. Remember, I told Brad, I was like, watch for Houston, watch for Jaguars, watch for Houston, watch for Jaguars. Can you believe that if the Jacksonville Jaguars win this game, they are
Well,
actually in first place?
Wow.
And look, we all
Prado,
forgot
where's
about this.
Simba? We
No,
gotta
look,
put a
Sunshine.
yes, sunshine.
no, no. So we have to play the fucking the circle of life.
And in
Yeah.
in our fantasy league,
Like,
there's a pivotal thing that happened. Sergio dropped fucking Brian Thompson Jr. pissed off because he's been shit. I feel like all their
who has him
playmakers,
now?
me.
Oh, that's what it is. He
So
was
I
trying to
feel
make a
like
point.
I was like, oh my God,
Sorry.
I was like, oh my God, I just got a gift.
Okay.
And Brado, tell me what school Brian Thompson Jr. came from.
Yeah, LSU Tigers, sir.
Okay.
Wide
That's wide
receiver,
receiver you.
wide receiver, you.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so then Brad, you want the spread on this one. You got Caleb who's taking spread money line. You're take Proud of the Points taking Jacksonville money line. You're taking Jacksonville plus 1.5.
I mean, I'll probably end up taking the money line too, but back to Prado's point with the 2014, that's a good angle there. And then an angle that no one's probably talking about is Jacksonville is #1 in the NFL against the run as
Oh
far as rushing
wow.
yards.
Yeah, good,
Wow.
good, good catch on that one.
Yeah, what the hell?
Look
Just
at
thought about
you
the rest of the
spitting
Look
way
at
for
look
the
back.
at you,
playoffs.
Mr.
Huh?
50-50.
Yeah,
Dig, digging
Call
deep
him
on
Fitty.
this one. So,
he's the new 50
had to give
Cent.
it
He's Mr.
corner has been
50-50.
ran to the ground like they're and broken leg Jones. I mean, this is a disaster waiting to happen here.
No, I like the Colts at first. You guys are starting to condense it, but the
We
only,
forgot to talk about Danny's fibula too.
That's what I
yeah,
said. I
yeah,
mean,
that's what you just said.
hurt
You just said that.
quarterback. I mean, running back that's been rode all year. I mean, we could see what's his name in this game. Huh? Riley Leonard. Is that who the backup is?
Yeah.
Yep.
The
Loser.
only thing that scares me about this that even if Jacksonville, like could win, that's why it's like money line and 1.5. I feel like there's a possible way that the Colts make this um cover the 1.5 because they kick it and they get to that to at the end, they get to the end and then they kick it for a game-winning field goal or whatever the hell. And it scares me on that because I think it happened in the beginning of the season. And that's when no one was believing in them, blah, 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 blah. But Danny had nothing to do with it because he was actually getting fucking fucked up or he was getting like, sacked. So that's the only reason why I was getting a replay of that in my head when I first was doing the sheet. But I may not take this and stay away from it. And if I do, then maybe I'll just ride with you guys. So we'll see. Um, so that's what the guys have on that one. The next game, nobody has anything on. We're not going to talk about it. So we'll skip that. That's actually New Orleans and Tampa Bay. But if we decide on anything, then you guys will know on the newsletter. All right, next game, Cincinnati versus Buffalo. 5.5 is the spread. Totals over under 53.5. Um, I think Cincinnati covers on this one, but I don't know what you guys think. I see that big pick. You got Buffalo minus 5.5.
Yeah, I'll let actually Prado talk about this one
No
because
defense.
he's dying to talk about this one.
Go, go, die. Just kidding.
I feel like what
I thought
happened
you
in
froze
no
for a little.
no no I had to think about this. Whatever happened in Thanksgiving, Thursday night football kind of gave us the answer.
Wait,
You have to fade all the teams that fucking won that 15-1 parlay on
Buffalo
fucking
won though.
no,
Oh, Thanksgiving.
but no, you're missing the point. A plus 300 Cincinnati won. So I'm gonna
Okay,
fade every single Thanksgiving team
got
that
you.
won.
So that's your
And,
stat
and,
is
and, and
fading.
on top of that, I love how Cook's running. Josh, he fucking went toe to toe with Hayward. They just, I'm not betting against. You're right. Brad
Joshua.
brought up. Yeah, at home, and it's supposed to be snowing. I'm good.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm good.
Add that to that, and let's not forget, like when Joe was beating up on fucking Josh back in the day a couple years ago. That was a way different Joe Burrow, way different Cincinnati team. Like years
They
ago,
actually had a good defense.
they had a good defense. Now their defense sucks. They had a division game last week. Okay, they're always going to get up and play.
Yeah, they're always gonna get a good play on it.
I feel like
But
this
I
is
don't know. I don't know, you guys.
I think we need to calm down on Joe real quick. Like that's
No,
all it
I'm
is.
not. It's not that I'm not taking Joe
I'm
for
with
the
you.
narrative. I'm not taking Joe
Yeah.
for the narrative. The narrative will definitely be
if
I
he
get
was
it. It's
it
a
wouldn't
Joe,
even
it's a
matter.
Josh
You're not
thing.
going to win shit. Like
Yeah.
you're not winning.
Don't you feel like they kind of wrote off Josh a
But
little bit,
five
just a
and a
tad
half
bit.
is huge. I get
So
it though, because they'll beat teams up in Buffalo like a
It's
crazy
true.
ass.
yeah, they'll be
They've
like,
been
oh
great, you
shit,
know,
and now
fourth
it's
down.
Yeah.
17-3,
Yeah.
and
And
Buffalo's
he
got the
did
ball.
See,
have that, and Caleb now agrees he did have that fucking show against us in the snow. And I
Oh
always fucking
yeah,
see it on
oh yeah, I
replays and
remember
shit.
that first.
Burrow didn't exactly look great against
No, he
Baltimore.
didn't.
If you
Yeah,
watch that game, it was more about what Baltimore didn't do. I mean, both
Yeah.
teams repeatedly shit the bed over and over and over
He
again.
just was the better
And
out of it. You're right.
Buffalo will eat you for lunch if you give up that many turnovers against them. So I'm with you. I think Buffalo by a couple of scores.
Yeah,
whatever
well,
James
maybe you
Conner is
guys are
doing,
right because it is the true narrative, and we're missing KC as the the top dog now. So
Yeah,
he's the
I
top
I
dog.
oh, don't
I,
forget
I
about them.
wouldn't I
They're
wouldn't
coming back
overthink
too.
this one.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said, don't forget about Kansas City. They got a little something up their
No,
sleeve.
no, I'm not forgetting, but I'm saying there's new heroes. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
sure.
You know what I mean?
There's new
Like,
characters.
yeah, when you're watching wrestling, you got The Rock, then you got Stone Cold. It's like, okay, we're doing it again.
I don't know which one I like.
Yeah, I like both, but all right. But we don't like Triple H, but sometimes we like Triple H, depending on what day, it is what it is. But
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
All right, let's go with nothing on Denver versus Las Vegas, obviously, because we all know what's going to happen in that game, or we don't know, but we don't want any part of it. Chicago versus Green Bay. 6.5 is the spread. Totals over under 44 and a half. Uh, I put, man, I'm getting a call from my toxic ex-BF. Kanye. Because we can see it. It's because Chicago. But I don't want to because obviously I don't like betting on Chicago. Green Bay has to come out of this thing. And it's kind of like a blowout line is what it's saying, but I just don't trust it. I think the guys think otherwise. Caleb, we'll go with you first.
Yeah, I think Chicago is probably the most overrated division leader in the league. I
hmm
think
Crazy
it's
that they are
yeah.
leading.
I know. It's I have to remind myself every week. And
It's the Bears.
I
Yeah.
think Green Bay is the best team in that division, and I think we're gonna find out this week in Green Bay. So
Is everyone now that this is what I was worried about when I was thinking this? Is everyone back from Green Bay
Oh,
or
Reed's back. Yep, Reed's back.
okay. Okay. I was just, trying to figure out on the offensive side who they're going to pass to because a lot of that came out as an issue.
yeah.
Just a bit, just a bit. Not that Chicago isn't having that issue either, but they do have a really good tight end now, uh Loveland. But we had a really good tight end, which was my fucking tight end, or Green Bay did, but he's gone.
Yeah, he was a
Done.
stud.
Yeah. Uh Prado, 6.5.
Wait, I'll let Brado speak on it
Oh,
because he
okay.
had some really good intel. Go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
Brad.
go ahead.
Tell him what the most important thing that you said.
Oh, about Ben Johnson?
Yep.
So Ben Johnson in his opening press conference in January of 2025 this year was talking about how he took the job in the toughest division in the NFL, being the NFC North, and talking great things about Dan Campbell and Kevin O'Connell. And then he's like, and I really got used to beating Matt LaFleur twice a year.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so there's that, and then I don't know if you guys know this, but not only is Chicago the leader of the North, they're actually right now the number one seed in the NFC,
Yeah. Yeah.
catching 6.5.
That's
So
absolutely insane, you guys. The fucking Bears.
yeah, the
Like,
Bears.
do you not see that? Like, that's
Chicago Bears are the number
crazy.
one seed right now, week
That's
14.
crazy, dude. Oh man. But whatever, anything is crazy this year.
Yep.
Okay, Prado, last call for you for
No,
the game.
it just seems like again they won in Philly. Philly's fraud. Philly's not a good team. And here you are going into Packers. I guess that would go against my theory because I said every team that won, I would probably have to take Chicago here. But after that
Chicago won on
state,
Black Friday as a
yeah,
7 dog.
yeah. But then Green Bay also won too.
Yeah, it was short there.
Damn.
Yeah, see,
Your
so it's like
theory
what
sucks
But they're
then.
playing
It
I
each other.
know.
sucks.
Look,
So
Dallas and
tie,
Detroit played
You're
each other.
like
cooked.
baccarat tie.
Hold
No.
on, hold on. Dallas and Detroit played each other, right?
Uh huh.
And they both Dallas won, so you faded them, right? And
Yep.
they're the favorites. We got to go with the favorite here at home again.
Yeah, I just think that honestly, after watching Green Bay, Jordan Love just finds a way. He has nobody. Like you said, he lost his tight end. Doesn't matter.
They
Put someone
do
else in
have
there.
Green Bay. Green Bay does have Micah. Micah could get to fucking Caleb. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that in this
So you
case,
guys have a good point. They
I
can get
think in
to
this
Caleb.
case, Caleb's fraud. The coach kind of had his big win,
Took
took his
off his
shirt off.
shirt. You saw
Like,
that
and
shirt?
now, like you're getting 6.5. If I'm a teaser better, I'm gonna be like, I'm betting Chicago 13.5. Final
Nah,
score, Green Bay 30, Chicago
fucking sick.
13.
Kevin.
Something like that.
Blowout City.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. We'll and then you'll get the call from the
We've
talk.
never,
Yeah.
we know we've never actually, if you think about it right now, I've been watching this closely, all these leaders, even the Patriots. We've never seen such an even playing field right now in the NFL. And
I agree.
It's awesome.
one of them right now would be Chicago, where we'd be like, "Oh my God, they're good."
It's
Are
anybody.
they?
No, look, it's anybody's game, and this is the real any given Sunday that
Dude,
Brad's
Yeah,
been talking
yeah.
about for like
if
the last 3 years.
College is
you
the
would
same.
have told me at the beginning of the year that the three best teams in the AFC would be the Patriots, the Broncos, and the Colts, I would have laughed at you. I would have
Yeah.
laughed at
See?
you.
Oh
How
man.
about the
Well,
Jacksonville Jaguars that
This
no
is
one's
yourself
talking
in
Yeah,
about,
mental
yeah,
mister?
exactly.
yeah. They're all getting a little bit better because they're not the usual suspects.
Well, they've had money and draft picks for how long?
Yes,
It's about
yes.
time. Yeah.
It's like lottery
Well,
finally
and that's
cashing.
the and the NFL intentionally slates the schedule so that if you're on the bottom for years, you're going to get an easier schedule.
Yeah,
That's
That's
to
why
why
the
the
they're
Niners
top
doing
have
it.
the
too.
best schedule. Yep. Yeah, I hear you. We're giving a little bit of fucking help. I'm not gonna lie.
They have the last place schedule, the Niners.
Perfect.
I mean,
I'll take it.
But look at New England too. You're just like, damn, we thought we were fucking done with your
I,
team.
I
Yep.
showed Caleb that he didn't respond for 24 hours. A little screenshot. Caleb, would you go ahead and read it? What did it
Hold
say?
on, I got to pull it up here. It
Oh
wasn't
my God.
24 hours, was it?
It
Oh
was.
yeah, it was. Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
take it.
thank you.
I'm
Yeah, that's
not
how
the
much he
best
cares.
texter.
Well,
Yeah.
he
I've never
did.
been the
Remember,
best
he went
texter.
through some stuff. Come on.
That said, go ahead.
Last time New England was 11-2, they won the Super Bowl, and then it says you preyed on the Chiefs' downfall. Where did that bring you? Back to me, and it's the Patriots.
Oh
Love
That's
man.
it.
crazy. We used to hate the Patriots. Now all of a sudden we're like, God damn it,
The Patriots are
Patriots.
back.
We need to get caught with a cheating scandal or something. It won't be
It's just,
officially back until everybody
yeah, then you'll
hates
be
us again.
officially back.
Oh,
No,
Mike
it's
will find a
funny.
way.
Suspended
It's
for the
funny.
first 6 games of next
I'm in his
year.
basement right now.
Yeah, no, that's so funny. He literally gave you the Thanos speech, babe. That's
He
so funny.
did. He did.
Where did it bring you? Back to me. Great
But
stuff. All right. Next game was Rams versus Arizona. No one had anything, so we're gonna skip it. Sunday night football, Houston versus KC. Three's the spread. Totals over under 42. I think this is Kansas City December, you know? Kansas City
Agree.
Oh,
December.
good job. That's.
Yep.
I don't think he's ever lost, or maybe one loss
Um,
in December.
yeah,
I
he's
lost
bringing
on Christmas
gifts.
to the
He's
Raiders, sir.
lost to Brady, I thought.
I thought he lost to Brady, I think.
He lost to the Raiders two
Oh, that
years
was January.
Oh,
That's
the
January.
Raider. I mean, come on.
ago.
That's the Raiders.
Lost
They
to the
can do whatever they
Broncos,
want.
fucking guy.
Yeah, okay. K-Sizzle December
He's 26 and
13th.
6. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
That's still pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Take their
Come
record,
on.
I would.
Yeah, you can have the 6. Caleb, you've got KC -3 as well.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, this is their time. This is
Yep.
where they rally and they peak at the right time, and they may not win the Super Bowl, but they'll make a deep run.
And
So,
they'll make it hard for whoever they.
yep,
Yeah.
exactly. And the
Yeah,
refs, all the calls will start to go their way. You know how it goes.
yeah.
Yep.
Brad, same thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Check.
thanks for playing Houston.
Yeah.
I prove me wrong on this one. Please do. Please.
Yeah, we've been through so
I'll help
many
you out.
like against Casey that you're just like, dude.
The
It's
NFL can't afford to not have them in the playoffs. Let's be real with each other here.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And then Mr. Prado,
I like Houston for a while. Houston reminds me of Dallas, same kind of record. Uh,
same
somewhat of
spread.
something good on Dallas, their offense. This is their defense. CJ's back. CJ comes back to reality. I think Spagnola will fucking find a way to just make him just. I think this is a
Pay for
great,
it.
another great under game. Just this is like a 24-10 kind of game. I don't know something. Probably. I don't even know if CJ will score touchdowns. Honestly.
No,
Yeah,
he
they,
will.
they have red zone trouble
They have
really bad.
something.
Yeah, they do. They're the worst red zone offense in the NFL. Every time I bet on them, I'm
Is.
like this. Oh,
I think they allow the fewest points per game in the NFL too,
That's
around like
hilarious.
16. So
All right. Well, we are on to the next one, Monday night. It's a little early for this one, but whatever. Uh, Philly versus your team, Brad. Three is the spread and totals over under 41. What do you have to say about your team? You like them?
I do lean them to cover here. I do believe they can win, just because Philly has been that team where they get out to big leads and they allow everyone to get back in the game and um, on the road. I mean, it's just a good spot for us, even with Herbert's fucking broken hand. Philly another loss. They're not in the uppity up as they used to be. So let us cover this game, maybe win it.
Okay. And Prado.
I was gonna say, just to let you know, I had to look this up. Houston is number 31 in the NFL in offensive
Oh,
red zone.
sorry,
This,
Raiders are 32, huh?
yeah, exactly. That's how bad it is.
Damn.
Yeah, very, very, very fucking
That's
bad.
crazy, man.
Um,
Oh man.
One
That's
thing I learned about the Eagles is that the Eagles don't care. They're in like fucking cruise mode. I think they want to blow up the team. I think they want to get rid of the coach. They have a great defense, but something is fucking
Yeah,
wrong with
they're in
that
first
offense.
place. It's
Yeah,
okay.
they're I don't know.
who?
Yeah.
Philly?
Yeah, I also like this under in this one.
Senioritis. Yeah.
Yeah, something. The Chargers, everyone's talking about Herbert's arm, which hand, sorry, it's the left hand. It doesn't throw with that, so I think Chargers actually
What
win.
does it
Just
have to
a
do with it? Yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
big
I
win
don't
for Jim
know.
right here.
I'm on the fence on this one, but they are at home, the Chargers. So if they find a way to fuck this off to Philly, then there's some things you got to question about your team, Brad. But I don't know. I feel like dramatically, Philly needs this win to kind of give that state of mind of like, hey, like if Casey's in it, we're in it too. So. And like Philly loves to do, they love to fucking play against teams and go down to the level of that thing, but there's no level to go down on this one because Chargers are actually pretty good without those injuries and everything that's happened throughout those games, calls that are weird from last week. So there's a lot to talk about on that one, but yeah, that's what I think on that. So you'll see my final one on that one on the newsletter.
It's funny,
Uh,
even with the loss, they still have a 1.5 game lead over Dallas.
Yeah, isn't that
Crazy.
crazy? And Dallas really needed this win too.
Beyond.
Well, Dallas really needs them to lose now so they can have
Yeah, yeah.
a
And
fight.
Dallas is done. They're done.
they're fucking done.
If Lamb is out, yeah, they're done.
Dude, if Lamb is out, that's great. You can't just have Pickens.
Well, it's concussion protocol, so it'll be a week and then he'll be back after
Well,
that.
Pickens, if he doesn't stop getting those calls, I'll be honest with you, like it's just like it's a little unheard of. Like he's
You know
pushing
what?
off.
Dallas reminds me of the Minnesota Vikings, when you had Diggs and
What?
Jettis.
Oh, okay. Did they play
Yeah.
together?
No, Thielen.
No, not Diggs. Who's the other?
It was Diggs, Thielen, and the who's their tight end stud
Hawkinson.
Hawkinson. God, what happened to that guy?
Hawkinson? He's around.
He's
Is
injured
he?
at the time.
Well, they can't get him the fucking ball.
Oh, he sucks.
Oh man.
Where is he at now?
Still there.
Hawkinson's in Minnesota.
Uh,
Yeah. No, they remind me of Kirk Cousins' Minnesota Vikings dual threat. Or was it before Kirk Cousins?
No, Kurt. Yeah, you're right. He had some playmakers
Yeah,
there.
no, he had two.
Thielen and Diggs. That was his receivers.
Who's it?
Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
No.
But
And
Thielen was the
Rudolph.
dog then.
Kyle
Wait,
Rudolph.
why did Diggs even leave if it was between Diggs and Jettas, right?
Because he's a diva.
No, he got traded.
He got traded before Jettas.
Yeah, he got traded, remember?
And then Jettas came. And then
I
there was
thought they both played together.
I don't
And
think so.
and he wasn't getting the ball or something. I thought there was some trouble there. No, but anyway, they just remind me of like the Minnesota Vikings, Dallas this year. But yeah, they had dual threat outside. Anyway, all right.
Wait, question for you guys. What do you think 3 years from now, San Francisco 49ers head coach Lane Kiffin? Are you ready? Because it's going to happen.
What?
Damn.
What the hell?
I'm down.
I haven't even heard of that.
I don't give a
It's going to
fuck. I'm
happen.
down.
I bet you he goes to Alabama before he goes to the NFL.
It's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think he goes back to NFL, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, he's good. He's a good college coach.
He's a great recruiter.
I mean,
Maybe
at
Lane
this
Kiffin
point,
comes to UCLA and resurrects the program.
Yeah, fucking right.
at
Yeah,
this
right.
point,
Dead
if
yeah, right.
I'll
I
take
don't think
any
you want Lane
fucking new
Kiffin.
coach, actually.
Who'd you
Honestly,
guys hire?
I told Brado how good Mora was, and he
Oh, that's
turned down a
right.
Texas job, and fucking boy, did they fuck up with him. He was the most winning coach in Toledo.
Damn.
Mora, that's right.
Yep.
Hmm.
Okay. Any shout outs, Caleb? Thanks for
Nope.
joining, by the way.
Nothing this week. I don't need any more followers. I have
I got a
enough.
big shout out.
Go ahead.
Big shout out. Shout out to the Venetian for hosting us last week. And shout out to what I wrote down here. Shout out to Boise State. That's going to win over UNLV. Shout out to Ohio State. That will find a way to knock out my boy Mendoza. And shout
Damn.
out to Georgia for slapping the stupid off Alabama's face because we're just
Are
sick
these
and
all gonna
tired of
be
them.
fades or what?
Nope.
Just kidding.
Maybe you could
Kidding.
be.
Kidding.
And then shout out to
Kidding.
Texas
Drawn up right.
Tech for taking out Provo and
They won't
the
stop the Mormons. Not
and,
twice.
yeah, and the coach for turning out Penn
That's
State's
why.
job because since when was Utah
BYU.
job better than a fucking Penn State job? Just saying.
I mean,
Idiot
maybe the
coach.
house.
Penn State, dude, Penn State's gonna have to hire fucking the ghost of Joe Paterno or something. Have to conjure up a
saying-
Ouija
That's
board.
good.
You know what's
That's so
crazy?
good.
They're actually saying that they're going to be the new age Nebraska. I swear to God, not no.
Stop.
They
You
did the
keep
same
I
thing
swear.
Nebraska did.
Ask-
No, they
ask
did the same
Brado.
thing Nebraska did, firing when Nebraska fired
That's
Pelini.
nuts. Oh my God.
Yep.
Did
You
see
know
the
who was a
recruiting
big fan
class
of
game?
firing Pelini?
Who?
Jason Reesner.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God. I haven't heard that name in forever.
Yeah,
I
did you
know.
look at
Say
Penn
it
State
2 more
recruiting
times,
class?
you'll appear.
Yeah, we don't want that. It's like fucking when you say the
Beetlejuice.
Mary joke.
Yeah.
Let's see. My shout out. Well, Brad, I'll let you go first. I'll go last.
Go ahead, Brad.
I was just talking about Penn State's recruiting class. It's fucking literally dead last, 150th in the
They're
country.
behind Harvard.
Yeah, they're behind Harvard. They're behind fucking. It's nuts.
Really good.
I
That's
gotta
too
find this
funny,
school.
man.
It's fucking crazy.
It's like Montana State, and yeah, it's about
All right. My shout outs are Jeff Benson, Circa Sports. Thanks for always taking care of your girl and the podcast crew whenever we're there. The film crew for the documentary coming out for Circa Survivor. And then Derek Stevens doing his thing with Circa all the fucking time, every event, everything he's
And in
always
Missouri,
Yep. Congratulations to going live in Missouri with the Circus Sports. So I hope you guys are doing well. Mike Palm, he was there too. And David, they were all in Missouri, except for Jeff because he was working and he was live remotely. And then Jason Jarvis, Circa Millions, he's been doing so good, you guys. Congratulations to him. And Tony Gordon, Grandissimo. Happy for that dude. Had to split it, right? I think the guys know more about this than I do. And then the Meatball Brothers are out of Circus Survivor. They made it so far, yet still so far. Other than that, let me give some shout outs to some sponsors. Dior Beauty, the holidays are coming up. You guys have presents to give and presents to receive. If you want people to get you stuff, go to diorbeauty.com. And then we also have Vegas Football Proxy. That's Tom, my football proxy, who's been doing all my picks for Circa Millions and Circa Survivor, but not anymore. Obviously, I'm out of that. And I have one more. It's a listener, longtime listener, Bennett, and he is now with a travel agency. So if you guys are looking to travel to the Caribbean, Mexico, and Hawaii, you got to hit him up at Book by Bennett and ranketravel.com. REINKE travel.com. He's based out actually out of Nebraska, but he can book you
Wow.
anywhere in the Caribbean, Mexico, and Hawaii. You might have to think about it, Caleb. We might have to think about this.
Might have to.
Yep, when we celebrate our winnings from next year and
Was
join
there one more shout out to the Sauce Man?
with the sauce man.
Yee?
Oh, I don't know his sauce thing. God,
Okay.
sorry. We'll play
Damn,
next time.
Yee. You fucked up.
Yeah, you gotta send us a box.
Fumbled.
We'll put that up there. All right, thanks, Fanatics, for my boots. You'll see that on the documentary next season. All right, thank you guys for joining, and we will see you guys again next week.